Hey guys, welcome back if you're watching this as a VOD later to another episode of Monster Sanctuary. And today we're just gonna keep on keeping on. Just gonna keep exploring. So, as of the day I'm streaming this, it is a Saturday. And now I normally stream on Fridays, and not Saturdays, but as I'm sure several people know by now, my schedule can be pretty weird sometimes, so I had to do it today instead. Also, Gaming Lurk. Hello, Sunlasa. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Let me know if you're watching. Anyone who's watching, if the volume or the audio is off. Let me know so I can fiddle with it a bit if it's off at all. I need to move a little bit closer to my screen. Give me a second. Got it. There we go. So, what's new with Titus? Nothing much really right now. Biggest thing I can think of is in my free time I've been playing this game called Dead Space. I'm sure several of you already know what that game is. I mean, it's a pretty famous game. Yeah, I've been playing Dead Space. So, me, Andy, and Wildberg, we've been talking about doing a collab stream, similar to the one we did on, me and Andy did on Pokemon, or that the three of us did on Metroid Dread, where we each pick a game of our choice, and the other two of the trio have to play the game and finish it, and then we'll do, like, a review on the games. And, one of our game choices, one of person's game choice in that was Dead Space. So I've been playing Dead Space. Now, I've never played Dead Space before now, so it's a bit strange. It's a bit out of my comfort zone. I'm more of a, what do you call it? I'm more of a platformer and RPG kind of a guy, an action-adventure kind of guy. I don't really play a lot of shooters or horror games. So it's a bit out there for me. But, I mean, I'm almost done with the game. So, and, I mean, I have thoughts on the game that I'll give once we do our review, but... So, yeah, that's going pretty well. Aqua Blast. That's fine. Fiery Punch is level 3. And Poison Eater. Alright, unfortunately we don't have a lot of buffs with this setup, but they are already debuffed quite a bit. Gonna Poison Cloud one more time. There we go. We got a third layer of poison on 2 of them. And here. Nice. That should go down soon. Let's see. We're gonna go and attack here with Lightning Slash level 3. Alright, 3 shocks and a bleed. That's pretty good. Aqua Blast level 3. That's fine. Fiery Punch is level 3. That's also fine. Alright, we'll do Spore here. Further soften up the team. Have the weakness applied. We'll do Stone Rain. And we'll do Lightning Slash. Alright, that one's gone. We'll be done with this next turn. Hopefully I'll get an egg. I think to move around in this water area, I need to get some kind of monster with water movement abilities, I'm assuming. So here's hoping I find something like that sooner than later. Fire stabs. Oh yeah, they're done. Alright. 4 stars. And no egg. That is incredibly unfortunate. Oh well. It is what it is. They kind of look like Gamera. Oh, they're literally called Kame, which is just Japanese for turtle, so... Let's go with this team. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and do a power boost. Gonna do a poison cloud. Alright. And we'll do a lightning slash here. Space Pirate Fred. Hello, streamer. Good luck. Hello, and thank you. I appreciate the good luck message. How you doing, Space Pirate Fred? Hope your day's going well. Alright, let's see here. Do an explosion here. It's a lot of damage. Another poison cloud. Try and get another layer of poison on him. Alright, it worked on 2 of them. And we'll do a lightning slash here. Doing great. Love this game. Thought I'd see if anyone was streaming it. Oh, yeah. I've been playing this game every Monday and Wednesday the last few weeks. It's pretty good. I like this game. I'm a big fan of monster catching games. Like Pokemon and Digimon, Yokai Watch, that kind of thing. And I heard about this game, and I'm glad I tried it out. It's pretty good. It is much more difficult than modern Pokemon, so if for nothing else, I appreciate the difficulty spike. Playing easy games all the time gets boring. Alright, what do they got? Shield level 3. That's fine. Aqua Blast level 2. That's also fine. Honestly, I'm kind of tempted to, like, to catch them all, so to speak, in this. I don't know for sure yet, but we'll see. And I'm also definitely going to play the DLC whenever that comes out, because I know they announced a DLC is going to launch for this game. Alright, bleed. Good. Good, good, good. Poison is doing its work. Explosion. There we go. GG. Let's see if we got an egg. No, that is unfortunate. But we did get skill up. 2 skill points. Let's see. I'm focusing on physical for this guy, so that's no good. Let's see. Let's do health plus. And then we'll go ahead and do the barrier. Why not? Alright, looks good to me. Let's keep moving. You know, we're gonna keep going to the right. See what's all there is, as far right as we can go, and then we'll come back to do the to go down. Alright, fire. They're all weak to fire, so... I only have... Okay, these two are fire, and then... we'll go with Hades. Alright, we'll do power. Did I just say we'll goo power? That doesn't make any sense. Okay, we're gonna do fiery stabs here. And we got the double bleed. Oh, and we got the random bleed on the back. That's good. And poison cloud. Try and lay a poison level on them. That none of them got a level of poison. That is unfortunate. That's annoying. Chilling wind level 6. Spectral flame level 3. These guys look like elephants. I don't know if they're supposed to be or not, but they definitely look like elephants. Alright, we'll do explosion here. We're gonna do lightning no, fiery stabs here. Alright, the bleed. Good. And then we'll try one more time with for the poison. Okay, good. The poison actually got applied this time, to 2 of them at least. And one of them got a double stack. That's good. Psychokinesis. Oh, that's not good. Another restore. Spectral flame level 3. Okay. This one's pretty close. We'll go with you. We'll do... Go right here. Nice, we got rid of the buff. And we'll try one more level of poison. Good. Good, good, good. They're all poisoned at least one level now. And the middle one's gone. Good. Got rid of the poison. It's unfortunate. It's fine. We're gonna take it out. Of course. It missed. Alright. Fiery stabs again. Poison cloud. Gotta keep the poison strong. The poison damage, like, stacks up. Like, a lot. More than you would think. Alright. Take it out. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, now we just got the one in the back. Fiery stabs. And we'll finish with Sport. There we go. Alright, did we get an egg? No egg. That is unfortunate. Okay, let's see. Just, you know, making sure I'm not missing out on any secrets. Oh, I'm too slow. There we go. Crimson gem. Okay. Good. Good, 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 good. We got the item. Alright, what's through here? More enemies. We'll go with the same team as last time. Power. Lightning slash here. Get the electric status on it. Actually, it didn't. It went on the Sycophant, though, for some reason. Poison. Good. Look at that damage pile up. That's the good stuff. Okay, let's see. Explosion in the back. We'll go lightning slash here. No lightning went off. That's unfortunate. The lightning status effect. I forget what it's called. Another layer of poison on 2 of them. Good. Shield. That's fine. Psychokinesis. That's less fine. Chilling wind. That's also less fine. I don't like that. Explosion in the middle. Of course it misses. Oh, dale. Okay, one more time. Alright, its buffs went down the drain. Another layer of poison, come on. Well, one of them got poisoned. It's something, I guess. Alright, the restores are annoying. Explosion here. Do fiery stabs here. And we will do poison bomb. There you go, it's triple poisoned. Now 2 in the back go out from the poison damage. Perfect. Alright, you're done for, kid. Hello, Roke3. How are you doing? Good to see you. Oh dear, this does not bode well. What doesn't bode well? I did good. I won. I beat him. I beat the guy. That's all that matters. All that matters is you beat the guy. Who cares about team comp? I'm still learning the ropes in this game, so... It's not like Pokemon where I know what's meta. What's over here? Nothing? Okay. Hey, Lazy Fox, how's it going? How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Okay, so... Okay. We got puzzle time, baby. You're good? Good, I'm glad to hear that. This game is harder than Pokemon, in my opinion. Oh, no, you're absolutely right. It is most definitely more difficult than Pokemon. I'm glad about that, though. Pokemon is, Pokemon has been too easy for too long. Like, I feel like the last time we had a truly difficult Pokemon game was Black and White 2. Maybe Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. I will say one of the positives about Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, despite its negative features, are the fact that it's, the game has a lot of, like a bigger Pokemon selection and the difficulty is actually much harder. I'll give it that. You failed at trying to sleep? I'm sorry to hear that. Wait, why are you trying to go to sleep so early? Or, well, where I am at least, it's not even 7. But I guess you could be somewhere where it's really late. There's definitely secrets in here. I gotta find them. Okay. That didn't work. It's also almost 9. Nothing to do, I guess. Well, yeah, I guess if you got nothing to do, no harm in sleeping. But yeah, no, this game is definitely harder than Pokemon. But I am more than okay with that. It's also getting a new DLC, you think? A new area? Yeah, I heard about that. The Forgotten World or something like that. There's this YouTube channel I watch. I can't remember the name. I think it's Gym Leader Ed. I found it recently. This guy, like, does a bunch of, he does a bunch of videos on, like, monster catching games, like, games along the lines of, like, Pokemon and Digimon and stuff like that. And he was talking about, in one of his recent videos about how they're working on a new, DLC expansion for this game with, like, 100 plus extra Pokemon, 100 extra monsters, and a whole bunch of new areas to explore. I'm for sure gonna stream that whenever that comes out. It's gonna be free. That's even better. Pokemon is like push rock onto button, smash, rock swim. Rocks. Smash rock swim. Oh, I thought you said smash rock swim. Like rock swim was the name of a move. Yeah, no, Pokemon has gotten too easy over the years. It has rested on its laurels for too long. Game Freak has gotten lazy. To be honest, this is probably your favorite genre fusion. Never knew you wanted monster taming Metroidvania. You know, honestly, I never thought of it working as a genre before, either. But after playing this game, I feel like it's weird that more games haven't tried it. It, like, weirdly works well together. Okay, I think this will work. Yes, okay. Okay, that unlocked. I'm assuming that will unlock this door up here. 100 new monsters sounds cool, though I hope they don't unbalance the classic ones. I'm sure it'll be fine. You know, does this game, somebody who's more in the know than me, does this game technically have any sort of actual competitive scene? Like, is there actual, like, competitive for this game? Like, I know online battles are, like, a thing, but, like, is there an actual, like, scene for it? Like people who are really into it? Because then, yeah, I could see that being an issue. But, the game developers seem like they're pretty smart, so I wouldn't, like, you know, put it past them to have considered that. Yes, there is a competitive scene. Oh, that's cool. Hey, man, the more competition that Pokemon has, the better. I love Pokemon to death, but Game Freak has been sleeping on their laurels for a long time now. It's a tiny scene, but yes, there are some people out who know the ins and outs of this game. Oh, that's cool. That free XP share, that's mandatory, right? Bro, don't bring up the free EXP share! Okay, let me explain. I don't have a problem with the experience share, like, covering the entire team. Or even that whole feature is in the game. My issue with it is there's no reason it can't be smaller. What am I talking? There's no reason that the EXP share can't be toggled on and off. There is literally no reason why it can't be toggled on and off. Like, it's just them being you-know-whats about it. No, you go... No, wait, no, you can go there we go. You're not a part of the competitive scene, but it seems to be a YouTube thing about PvP tournaments. That's cool. I'm really into, like, monster catcher games. I think it's really cool that there's more and more of them coming out. The game I'm really looking forward to coming out, relatively soon, maybe if it ever actually comes out, is, Digimon Survive. I'm also a very big fan of Digimon, the Digimon franchise, and if you don't know, there's this new game they've been working on for the past 3 years, but it keeps getting pushed back, called Digimon Survive, and it's like a tactics game similar to like Final Fantasy in terms of gameplay, but you play as a human with a Digimon partner that can digivolve, and there's supposedly like elements of like your decision making can change the outcome of the story, like with multiple endings like that. I don't know. I love Digimon. I love tactics games like Fire Emblem. That sounds like a fantastic game idea to me. To be honest, didn't mind the way Sword and Shield handled building Pokemon. You get so many rare candies that it makes VGC a hell of a lot easier. Well, I will say that if you're a competitive player or if you're a shiny hunter, modern Pokemon games have never been better. But, like, as far as, like, games go, like, for the, like, single-player stuff, you know, like the in-game stuff, not from the competitive standpoint, it's rough, man. It is rough. Pokemon has been rough since, like, Gen 6. And then Gen 7... kinda, like, Gen 7 got a lot better. It had issues with the story. Like, the story, like, the game held your hand a lot. And that was kind of annoying. And honestly, it makes replaying the Gen 7 games really, really hard to sit through. But, like, as far as the story and characters go, they're some of the best we've gotten in Pokemon. And the actual selection of Pokemon and the Alola region itself is pretty good. So it was actually a step up from Gen 6, in my opinion, which felt really barren and empty. And then Gen 8 came out, and it was, like, a disaster. To me, at least. Honestly, my biggest issue with Gen 8 is I feel like if they would have included the DLC that we had to pay for in the game in the first place, it would, like, as the post-game, it would have made the game way better. But, like, because the post-game was actually really good, the DLC. But by making you have to pay for it, like, it completely soured it in my opinion. And death. Remember being oh, that's true. There's a chance of like permadeath in that new Digimon Survive game. Yeah, I really want Digimon Survive. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. There's a Digimon, like, I guess for a better lack of a better term, a Digimon Direct in February, where they're going to discuss stuff of the franchise, like the anime, card game, video game stuff. And so there's talk that they're going to finally reveal the final announcement, like the final like date the game's coming out at the Digimon Direct event, Digimon Con, whatever they're calling it, in February. So I'm really hoping that we get some cool stuff, some cool news about Digimon Survive then. And maybe some other cool stuff. I'm a fan of Digimon in general. Like, I'm watching the current Digimon anime right now, which is like a horror anime called Digimon Ghost Game. It's pretty good. I don't play the trading card game, but like the trading card game that they have now for Digimon looks really cool. And I like trading card games, so good on them. And maybe they'll announce some new games even. I don't know. You loved Insane Luzamine? Insane Luzamine was a fun villain, I will say. That being said, you're probably going to like the Arceus formula more than the traditional mainline series. Sucks that you know the game is going to run like poop and give you headaches due to janky and low FPS. Yeah, yeah. So here's my thing with Legends Arceus. Like, I'm fine with, like, the change in gameplay. And, like, them trying new things. It looks like an evolution of the wild area premise. And that's fine. I'm fine with that. My issue... Give the weakness... Okay, it's got the weakness. My issue with Legends Arceus is all of the new game ideas that they have look really great. But on top of the game itself looking like it runs really bad, it looks like there's not like enough content in the game. I mean, there are almost no, if there are Pokemon trainer battles, there are barely going to be any, it seems like. It seems like you're going to just capture the same Pokemon like over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. And we're like repetitively. And like, I don't know, it just seems like the actual gameplay isn't really there. Like, if they added all these new mechanics for like onto a standard Pokemon game, I think it would be great. But it seems like there's barely any actual gameplay content in Legends Arceus. You know? And honestly, considering Game Freak is really hit or miss with their stories, I can't even say with confidence, like, well, at least the story will be good, because who knows if it will be. Maybe we'll get lucky and we'll get like a Gen 5 or a Gen 7 level story where it's actually pretty good. Or we could really luck out and get like a Gen 6 level story that's basically none. Think they're leaning more on the Monster Hunter gameplay, Luke? Think you saw size ranges? I did see that as well. I mean, like I said, still no egg. Oh wait, no, I already have this guy's egg, that's fine. Like, my issue isn't with the gameplay ideas. My thing is, if this was all added onto a traditional Pokemon game with like gyms and region exploration with dungeons and trainer battles and, you know, like a Pokemon League and all that, I think it would be fantastic. But as is, it just doesn't seem like... it seems like they came up with a lot of cool game mechanics without much to actually do in the game. And I will say right now, as somebody who's really into like lore stuff, like, I've run several Pokemon tabletop campaigns as a DM, where I just, like, nerd out and go really deep into the Pokemon lore. As a huge fan of Pokemon lore, I'm interested in seeing what they do with this game, but, like story-wise, but... I mean, even if the story is really good, it runs not very well, it seems like, and it doesn't seem like there's much actual gameplay substance besides a couple of boss fights against those, like, red-eyed golden Digimon. Digimon? Pokemon. Waiting for streamers to play Arceus. Much like Metroid Dread, it may not be to my liking. You didn't like Metroid Dread? I actually really loved Metroid Dread. Me and my friends Andy and Burke actually did a discussion stream where we reviewed Metroid Dread, and we all liked it. We're also planning on doing one for Legends Arceus once that comes out. Which, if you guys are interested in that, I know the Metroid Dread discussion stream video is up on my friend Andy Usaru's YouTube channel. You can check that out if you want. But yeah, I'm excited for Arceus, tentatively. But I'm more excited for what it could mean for future Pokemon games. On top of shiny hunting, you'll be catching max-sized Pokemon of what you... God, that sounds like it's rough for collectors. Living Dex people are crying. Okay, a killin'. How about people marrying Pokemon? What, you mean like how in the Gen 4 Canalav library, how there's mentions of people marrying Pokemon? I mean, it just kind of seems like they're leaning into the meme, you know? Of people, like, you know, liking certain Pokemon, like Gardevoir and Lopunny and stuff. And people like other ones too, but I mean, those are the less weird ones, I guess. What is this thing weak to? I don't even know what that is. What that symbol is. I'm just gonna go with these lads. I mean, honestly, I feel like, considering the fact that, like, the first 4 generations of Pokemon, and Pokemon as a whole, as a franchise, is very deeply steeped in, like, Japanese tradition, and considering that in, like, Japan, like, ancient Japanese, like, mythology and religion and, like, stories about yokai, there's, like, lots of stories of, like, humans marrying spirits or monsters or gods. Like, considering Pokemon are heavily based off of a lot of mythological features, both from Japan and not Japan, it kind of just seems like a callback to that being a thing in actual Japanese legend, but in the Pokemon world. Doesn't sound that crazy to me. You know, like stories of people marrying fox women, you know, stuff like that. I mean, like, that's actually, there are legends actually about that in real life in Japan. So it seems like that's just kind of their version of it. Except, you know, now it's a Gardevoir. Alright, we're gonna do Power Buff. Surprised they didn't do the Ash Greninja fusion thing for Arceus. That would have been cool. Like a fusion mechanic. Well, okay, here's the thing. I am not sure how to feel about fusion as a Pokemon mechanic. I think it could work well, but it would have to be, like, very limited to make it work. I've thought about this before. I think the best way they could do, like, a fusion mechanic in Pokemon is if they made one, like, they made basically how you could, like, make a tiny Pokedex consisting of just Mega forms or Gigantamax forms. They could make a new Pokedex just for specifically fusion forms. And, like, the way it would work is that you can fuse any two Pokemon, into one of several, like, big boss type form Pokemon for the fusions. Like, any fire type, any primary fire type with any primary electric type would make the fire electric fusion monster. Or any poison primary Pokemon with the ground primary type Pokemon would make the poison ground fusion monster. There wouldn't be, like, a unique fusion for every possible fusion. There would have to be, like, one fusion per type combination possible. So that way, like, there's a decent amount, but it's not, like, truly infinite. And then the stats would vary based on the exact Pokemon that you use in the fusion. That's the only way I could see it working. We'll go with Lightning Slash. I want to get the shocks on it. Professor Oak liked Mr. Mime. I don't know if he liked him in that way. Also, isn't the joke it's more Ash's mom than anything? Which is funny. I'm pretty sure the recent Pokemon anime confirmed Mr. Mime is actually Ash's Pokemon this whole time. He's just been living with his mom. It's kind of funny. Because he used him in a tournament in the newest anime series. Ash did, so... I mean, that's kind of cool. Your favorite beam is the Wave Beam in Dread. It's the last beam unlocked before the finale. Also, generally hate stealth sections, give you anxiety. That I will agree with. I do agree with the fact that I didn't care much for the Emmy sections of the game. I thought the Emmys were a cool premise, but they overused them. It kind of got annoying when you wanted to just, like, explore, and, like, they kept being on your ass. I kind of agree with that. I'll give you that for sure. There was a manga with Pokemon fusions that was released ages ago as well. Oh yeah, Pokemon Burst. I've heard things about it, but I've never read it myself. I do read the Pokemon manga, but only the Pokemon Adventures manga. I don't read the, why am I forgetting I don't read any of the other Pokemon manga. Yo, Dyna Bro. Yo, what's up, Andy? How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Fiery Stabs. We wouldn't only have Stunfisk as the only ground electric type. I'm sure eventually they'll make another ground electric type. I mean, our first grass electric type was like a form of Rotom, and we're only just now with Hisui and Voltorb getting another grass electric type. It's only a matter of time before they run it. There's only so many combinations they can do. Eventually they'll get to it. The Emmy sections would have been better if it was less scripted each time. Like you said on that one stream, it should have been constantly roaming the map looking for the player to make it seem more unscripted. I feel like that would have been, it could have worked, but I feel like you could have had more of the same issue, where you just feel like you can't really go anywhere. For more casual gamers, or people who are really into, like, exploration at their own pace, I feel like that could have been, like, a big turn-off, because it might have been, like, oppressive. I don't know, you'd have to, like, playtest that to see if it would even work. Just want a Pokemon that has an extra type as its ability, so it can be, like, Steel, Fairy, Dragon, or whatever. Interesting. Interesting premise. I mean, we have Pokemon that have abilities or moves that act as dual typing. Like, Flying Press can be Flying or Fighting type. And then you have some movies, or some movie, what am I talking about? You have some Pokemon abilities that, like, give them stab for types that they don't actually have. Like, what's its name? The Anchor Pokemon, Delmise. It has Steel Worker, which gives it stab steel, even though it's a Ghost Grass type. As for actually truly having a third type, I don't know if they would ever do that. I think adding a third type to a Pokemon would make the game too complicated. Stop playing Dread, too spooky for you. Understandable. I mean, it doesn't surprise me if some people get, like, genuine anxiety from it. That would not surprise me. It's basically Alien Isolation without the backtracking. God, bringing up Pokemon while me and Titus in the same... That's true. Me and Andy can go... We literally had an almost 5-hour-long discussion stream on Pokemon. And honestly, I could have gone on twice as long, because I felt like I was nowhere near finished talking about Pokemon in that stream. What if the Pokemon's held item changes its ability typing, kind of like Arceus Plate? That could work. I think it would have to be, like, somewhat limited, though. Like, I don't think you could, like, permanently add on a third type. It would have to, like, change one of its, like, already existing types. Then again, there are a few moves that let Pokemon have third typings. Like, there's some moves that if you, like, or abilities that if you use them on Pokemon, it temporarily gives them a third typing when it comes to stat calculations for battle. So, who knows? Maybe they could. I mean, we are going to do follow-up streams too. It's true, it's true. You ascended to Keeper Ranger rank. New items available at traders. Nice. All we had to do was beat up a unicorn. Actually, it wasn't a unicorn. It was a Killin. Just like what's her name? Fauna over at Hololive English Hollow Council. We basically beat up Fauna. I apologize to all Fauna fans in the audience. We basically did the equivalent of beating up Fauna from Hololive English. Still don't know how to get up these. Just means triple weakness. Well, see, the issue with that is I just feel like adding in triple weaknesses would make the games too complicated. Like, I'm sure, like, competitive players would be able to keep up, but, like, for the average fan, I feel like that would be a huge filter for, like, the average fan. And while I am all for, like, not casualizing Pokemon like it's been doing lately, I feel like that would be almost too much in the opposite direction. I feel like it would almost be too much for most people who play Pokemon. The average person. It's basically Kieran from Monster Hunter you just killed feels bad, man. I have very limited experience with Monster Hunter. Ironically, the most experience I have with Monster Hunter is Monster Hunter Stories, the monster catching ones. So, the ones that are similar to Pokemon format. They're really good though. I think Monster Hunter is really a really good franchise, but I just can't get into the gameplay loop. Like, I think all the monsters in Monster Hunters are really cool, but I just have no desire to go out, hunt the same monster for 20 minutes, repeat process over and over and over again for like 50 hours. I just don't have the desire to do that. Stories was pretty good. Yeah, I liked Stories. And Stories 2, the second one that came out last year, that one was really good. Okay, hot take. Genuinely, Monster Hunter Stories 2 was a better Pokemon game than Pokemon Gen 8. Genuinely. I genuinely had a better time with it than I did playing Sword and Shield. Never played a Monster Hunter? I mean, if you like the gameplay loop, it's fun. You could always just try Monster Hunter Stories, which is Pokemon format. It had a story. Pokemon series these days just have lore. Yeah. I mean, okay, it's not that Monster Hunter games don't have story. It's just that the story really takes a backseat to that gameplay, and I don't really care about what story they do present, and the gameplay itself does not appeal to me. So like the only thing really going for it for me is that I like the monster designs. Like the monster designs and like the how the monsters work and live in the series. That's cool. But like I can't help but feel like I'd rather just watch this in like the form of a TV show. Like if there was a Monster Hunters anime, I'd eat that shit up. But the gameplay itself just isn't for me. At least in the traditional ones. Like I said, the Monster Hunter stories, I love Monster Hunter stories. I think they're great games. And I'm not even saying that the Monster Hunter mainline games are bad. I just don't vibe with the gameplay loop. I played Monster Hunter World on my PS4 like years back when I was in college for a while, and I enjoyed that, but I played for like 20-ish hours, and I just came to the conclusion that it's just not for me. That gameplay style is just not, it's just not for me. Monster Hunter Stories series is awesome. Human finally fighting side by side with the monster, using potions on the front line, etc. Yeah, I agree. It's really cool. I don't feel like there are that many, like, monster catcher type games where you, the trainer, have to fight alongside the Pokemon. So I think it is a neat mix-up. I will say that the sequel for Switch was like way better than the one for 3DS. But I honestly, I mean, it was the 3DS. I mean, what do you expect? Like 3DS, I like my 3DS, don't get me wrong, but like you can only do so much on a 3DS compared to an actual console. I mean, say what you want about the Switch, like performance-wise, but it is an actual console. The 3DS, like, struggled to run. Like, it was some outdated tech. Think you have 2 Monster Hunters on 3DS and you haven't even touched them? I have a Monster Hunter game for my Switch that I played for 10 minutes and I got bored. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Stories 2 also sold well, so either it's getting an expansion at some point or a 3rd installment. I hope so. I am here for the rise of monster catching games. I want there to be more monster catching games to rival Pokemon. Even if it will never like truly like threaten Pokemon success, obviously, just having variety is good. 'Cause for a while there, all we had was Yokai Watch, really. And, I mean, Yokai Watch is okay. I'm not a huge fan of it. But even that stopped selling, so... Monster Hunter Rise is your favorite of the mainline series. Made the doggo the best doggo. I mean, I've seen people play the game. It looks fun. Watching people play the game, to me, is fun. But I'm not into, like, playing it myself. But it does look fun, I will say that. And I do like the dogs. I am a big dog fan. Shin Megami Tensei 5 has done really well, but I don't know if you consider that a monster taming game. No, it's technically it fits into the monster taming game. It fits into that format. I would consider it a monster taming game. I'm more so not into Shin Megami Tensei just because this is, again, entirely subjective. I just think it's kind of edgy. I just think the aesthetic of Shin Megami Tensei is kind of edgy. And I know some people are really into, like, darker themed stuff. And that's fine. But, like, it's just not really for me. I am definitely, like, all for, oh yeah, I want to befriend my monsters and be, like, and give them hugs and, like, go on fun adventures with them and make them my friend. Whereas Shin Megami Tensei is like, the deity of this world is dead. You must collect 7 more demons by bribing them with your soul in order to overthrow the demiurge. And it's like, I mean, sure, that's great for some people, but I don't know, that kind of storyline is just, it's boring to me. I'm not really into edgy stuff. Shin Megami Tensei 5 is really weird demons, not really your aesthetic. Yeah, that's another thing. The aesthetic just also really isn't it? It's the same reason why I'm not into stuff like Bayonetta or like Dante's Inferno. That's not what... it's not Dante's Inferno. That is a book. What's it called? Devil May Cry. Yes, thank you, Andy. Devil May Cry. Yeah, the aesthetic is just so over the top and like dark and edgy, which is fine, but it's not my cup of tea. I am definitely more of a bright, colorful kind of a person. There's a reason why I prefer Nintendo to the other two competitors. But yeah, like I said, there's nothing wrong with those games. I'm just not personally into them. I think it's good that Shin Megami Tensei is getting like another big game released in the West, because, you know, it means more people are reminded that there's more than just Pokemon for that type of game, the monster catching, you know, genre. I think that's good. Not gonna lie, you'd only get the latest one for the protagonist. Andy, are you trying to tell me something about your tastes and in anime people? Is that what you're trying to tell me here? Nah, for you it was an Xbox kid. I figured. I mean, your favorite series is Halo. I figured that you're an Xbox guy. I never had... Xbox was the one console I never had growing up. I've had PlayStations. I've even had like a Dreamcast at one point, but I've never had any Xbox. But honestly, there are so few Xbox exclusives worth playing to me, so I don't mind. And nowadays, I can just get any Xbox game I'd want to play on PC, so... Dante's Inferno was also... Oh, that's right, they made a game based off of it, too, huh? I remember... Now I remember that. Because, like, a bunch of people got offended by it when it came out. Which is kind of ironic, given the origin of the book it's based on. But whatever, that's neither here nor there. That's also not a discussion I really want to go into on stream. We'll use Explosion. The one spider crab was cute to you. One of the few non-humanoids in SMT. I like Jack Frost. I think Jack Frost is a really cute mascot. Some of the memes featuring him are really funny. I'll say that for sure. PlayStation was the one console you never had. Basically skipped the 8th gen of consoles and games. And now only am going back and playing through the games you missed. I'm curious, what are your thoughts on Sony then, as somebody from the outside who's never owned a Sony console? What are your thoughts, Andy? Also, let me know, everybody else in chat, let me know. What's your favorite? Out of the three, do you prefer Microsoft, Sony, or Nintendo? In terms of, like, you know, like, which you'd rather own a console of in general. Doesn't have to be any particularly gaming generation. Well, you got a PS2 recently. Oh! Nice, nice. There's a lot of good games on PS2. Lazy Fox says Nintendo. I'm definitely on Team Nintendo, too. Not to the point where I'm like, Nintendo can do no wrong or anything like that. But, like, I definitely do prefer... As far as first-party games go, Nintendo has the most franchises that I care about. I mean, they got Pokemon, they got Zelda, they got Mario, they got Fire Emblem, they got Xenoblade. Oh, so many good games. Kid Icarus, Smash, Metroid. Smartphone for gaming, personally. Ooh, I see we have a gotcha fan in the audience. My condolences to your wallet, good sir. Or ma'am. Never thought much of Sony other than the fact their games bored you, especially PS4 games. The third-person game with the camera over the guy's shoulder as he slowly walks. That is a problem with Sony games, I will admit. Like, a lot of Sony... My issue with a lot of, like, Sony games after the PS2 era is it really feels like they want to, like, tell the story for, like, a TV show or movie, but they're stuck making a video game. So they make, like, average gameplay and make, like, really good, like, really decent stories, but, like, the gameplay is never, like, that great. I mean, the gameplay is not bad for a lot of their games, don't get me wrong. It's just, like, it always... You can always kind of tell, like, the people who worked on a lot of them, they just really wanted to tell us they care about the story rather than, like, you know, making the game, like, fun, necessarily. Like The Last of Us. We don't talk about The Last of Us 2 in this stream. Oh, right, I was already here. Okay. And I don't know how to get back down there, so... yeah, I don't know how to get there, so... I guess we'll find a way there eventually. Nintendo Switch. PC Master Race. I see. Nintendo Switch, you love your handhelds that are also not your phone. I agree. I really love the Switch. Honestly, I think Nintendo has hit the jackpot. They should just keep releasing new versions of the Switch, but like with better hardware. That's all they need to do to keep making money. Like, literally, give me a Switch with a battery that lasts more than 2 hours and that has, like, graphics on par with, like, a PS4 or something. I will be content. Like, I'm already fine with the Switch, like, graphic-wise, as long as it doesn't look atrocious. But, like, if you actually up the graphic game, too, phew. Some of Sega's animations for Sonic is beautiful. Replaying Sonic Colors and oh my... Sonic has always sounded and looked nice, but, like, the gameplay just never has grabbed me. Even in the ones that are, like, objectively good, like Colors, or, like, the first few Sonic games back on Genesis, or even, like, Generations, or, like, Sonic Mania, I've tried them. It's not like they're bad games, it's just, it's, like, the gameplay, I just can't click with it. Days Gone might be the most boring game you've ever played. Sony games feel like they hired writers who wish they were making movies since... Exactly! That's exactly my thought. Glory cast for another buff. Enjoy the Switch. It's a neat idea. Wish it was better, though. Think you're firmly a PC guy right now with a fondness for Xbox, but no devotion to it. Understandable. Pretty much only play indie games on the Switch because the console starts to chug if too many things are on the screen. Definitely needs upgraded hardware. Yeah, I agree with that. It needs... If it had better hardware, it would be a lot better. But, like, just as it is, honestly, I don't mind. I mean, as long as it doesn't, like, run or look absolutely god-awful, I usually don't mind worse graphics. The only time I care is in a situation like with Pokemon, where it's like, you are literally... a company with over $100 billion of net worth. There is no reason for your game to look like this, but that's neither here nor there. Sonic is weird to you because it's supposed to be about going fast, but there's no run button. True. Explosion there. Let's go Ice Spear here. Yeah, Sonic is weird because it's supposed to be about speed, but half the time it feels like you can't go fast without getting punished for it. Hate the nighttime for Sonic Unleashed, but the intro for it in the daytime is fun. I've heard mixed things about Sonic Unleashed. I've heard some people say it's not as bad as everyone gives it credit for, and some people who swear by it being like the devil itself. John Carpenter likes Sonic Unleashed, that's enough for you. There's a difference between art direction and graphic fidelity. Games with dated graphics can still look beautiful. Actually, absolutely. Absolutely. Meanwhile, Pokemon Switch looks terrible a couple years after release. Yep. Thoughts on Sonic 2 movie? I saw the first Sonic movie, and as someone who's not really attached to Sonic the Hedgehog as a franchise, but has, like, a fondness for, like, the characters. I mean, they're likable. They're a likable cast of characters. Say what you want about Sonic as a franchise. I thought it was a fine movie. I preferred Detective Pikachu a little bit more. But, like, I think the Sonic movie and Detective Pikachu are definitely the best live-action Pokemon, or live-action video game movies we've gotten so far. I think that the Sonic 2 movie looks a lot more interesting than the first one, if for no other reason than they're done playing the, like, okay, we need to tell the origin story of why there's a cartoon hedgehog here. Like, no, they're just going full on in it. Eggman is back. He looks ridiculous, just like in the games. Friggin' Knuckles and Tails are back. Knuckles is being voiced by Idris Elba, which is hilarious. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. I'll probably watch it, and I will probably enjoy it for what the cost of the ticket was, and leave satisfied, and I'll probably very much enjoy the memes that will come from it. In the 2D games, yes? Yeah. I'm assuming you mean for Sonic. Let's see. What can I do here? Life Wave. Detective Pikachu is currently the gold standard for doing live-action video game movies. I agree. It's a shame that they canceled the sequel. Tragic. Absolutely tragic. Like, imagine if they just every, like, 3 to 4 years put out a new live-action Pokemon movie and just kept reusing the, like, models for all the Pokemon species that they already had and adding to it slowly. Like, a couple dozen new Pokemon models every single movie so that they don't blow the budget. And then, like, soon, by, like, the 5th or 6th movie, they'd have, like, 100 different Pokemon they could pull from. Well, I mean, it might get old after a certain point, I guess. But there's so many different kinds of stories you could tell in the Pokemon world. Like Detective Pikachu was literally the last kind of story I would have expected from a live-action Pokemon movie. Like, they could tell the traditional Pokemon journey type of thing. They could do a Pokemon Ranger movie, a Pokemon Mystery Dungeon movie, you know, a Pokemon movie set in, like, feudal Japan based off Pokemon Conquest. Like, the possibilities are truly endless. What I would have given for a Pokemon movie based off of the GameCube games that take place in the Ore region, what I would have given. That would have been so cool. It's a good place to start, though, Detective Pikachu. Smaller scale, focusing on story and characters. Yeah, I mean, I get why they did it. But, like, I just hate that there was, like, barely any actual Pokemon battling in that. It's like, that's, like, the main appeal of Pokemon, is the monster collecting and the battling. And there was barely any of either of those things in the story, so... Full shock they didn't do a large-scale movie based off the anime. I don't think they would make it based off the anime. I think they would go based off of the video games. Like, they would go full, like... I think they would base it off of, like a simple, like, retelling of Pokemon Red and Blue. Like a Kanto story. Put into, like, 2.5 hours. They could do it. The story for Gen 1 isn't even that substantial to begin with. I also wonder who they would have even cast as Giovanni. That's the one I would want to see them cast the most. Personally, you want a Pokemon movie that's a documentary with someone like David Attenborough narrating? Oh my god! I want that so badly. That sounds so cool. Ugh. It's not fair, bros. It's not fair. We live in the boring real world. It's not fair, bro. You will never journey across the country, never having to worry about bills or taxes, having adventures with your Pokemon companions and all your friends and family. You will never get to experience that. That's what we're missing out on. It is truly suffering. Makes me a sad dinosaur. It truly, truly does. Does anybody remember the Monster Hunter movie that came out last year and everyone forgot about? The live-action one? I remember it existing. I never saw it. I also didn't hear anyone talk about it either. I assumed it was trash. Live-action and an animated one. The animated one was slightly better than live-action. Live-action film was gross. Yeah, I haven't heard anything about either of the live action. I didn't even know there was an animated one. But I had heard nothing of the live-action one either. Alright, let's go back up and check that tower area out. Alright, cool. More to explore down there. Best thing about Detective Pikachu is that it was willing to embrace being in a completely different world than our own. Even with Sonic and Monster Hunters, they still felt the need to tie it to the real world. Yeah, I don't know why that's such an issue for, like, Hollywood directors to get over. It's like, do we not already have tons of movies that take place in completely fictional worlds? It's not that, like, big of a deal. Seems like you've had success once more. The tower has been raised again. However, we need to get even closer to the Eagle's sun. I have a feeling the saboteur is hiding up there. Most of the water in the aqueduct should be gone now. It can't be drained any further. Alright, well, down into the depths we go once again. Yeah, no, I don't think there's, like, anything stopping... There was no reason why those movies couldn't have been live action, like, couldn't have been, like, set in their own world without ties to the human, like, the real world. You know what I mean? I just think a lot of the people working in Hollywood just don't know how to handle the video games, honestly. I think they're out of touch. Just a lot of out-of-touch business executives who don't know what they're doing. Anyway, can't wait for the Halo show, JK. Is there gonna be a Halo show? Is that a thing? Think it's because most people who create those films didn't grow up playing the games. Also true. Also true. Halo live action series on Paramount Plus. They've had 2 smaller live action shows at this point too. Why Paramount Plus of all things? Like, you'd expect it to be on like Netflix or something, or Hulu, but or Amazon Prime, but like Paramount Plus. Who watches Paramount Plus? I don't know, they have the right... Well, yeah, I guess that'll do it. At least from the executive and financial positions of people who make the movie. Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. That definitely does play a part in how those movies are made. Alright, we'll do the power boost. Good Halo series just needs to just adapt the first 3 games, make each game a single season, make each season like 8 episodes at max. But that would be too easy, Andy. We have to fumble the ball, then question why people don't want to watch our show, and then blame the youth for it. That's how Hollywood works. Nice, nice. We got the shock off and the bleed. Shield level 4. Fiery stabs. I want a Power Ranger live-action movie that actually does well. I just want a live-action Power Ranger movie that's not, like, actually made by the TV team, that has them morphed and fighting for more than 10 minutes like the last one. Why did the last Power Rangers movie think it was a good idea to have a movie about Power Rangers and not have them in their costumes for any more than 10 minutes? What was the point? Titus, we're getting a TV show called Halo without a single Halo ring in it. That's rough, kid. That's rough. Dude, I'm sure they'll, like, absolutely demolish the Halo universe. Don't worry. They're gonna end this. The last line of the last episode of the Halo show was, So it turns out this whole time we were all Halo. The real Halo was inside of us the whole time. They came out and said that the show exists in a separate timeline. Probably the producers getting nervous that they weren't able to stick to the lore. Ha ha ha! Just like Metroid Dread. Metroid Dread is in the canon timeline, I thought. Samus was the... Oh, that's what you meant. Okay. Yeah, no. Oh, good. Still game lurking over here. Hey, Sinlasa. The real Halo were the friends we made along the way. And also Cortana. When do you think Microsoft is gonna finally bite the bullet and just give people what they want? How long do you think it's gonna be before they release a Cortana body pillow, a Dakimakura? How long is it gonna take? You know, they're not stupid. Microsoft knows the internet. They should know by now what the internet thinks of their characters. Gloom happening with some friends, but still trying to help our boy out get their butt in. Thank you very much, appreciate it, and I hope you feel better soon. To be honest, you think video games translate better into miniseries, TV series than films? Why watch a live-action reproduction of something that will condense a 40-hour campaign into an hour of dialogue? No, I agree with that for sure. TV shows are definitely better for them than movies. Think some video games do. I mean, if it's a shorter game or a game with less story overall, it could work. Alright, let's see. We'll get full defense level 2. We'll get wizardry level 2. On Ares. We're gonna get the protect level 2. Personally, I'd love to see a Metro 2033 live action movie. Shit's made for it. Isn't Last of Us already a film? Cannot see The Last of Us being better as a film, for example. Stuff like Metroid, Mario, and Sonic basically have very limited dialogue stories, so you have a ton of creative liberty. All good points, all good points. Power level 3. There you go. What am I gonna give Goliath? On critical hit, 50% chance to grant a random buff to another random monster in the party. It's not bad. Purify. Healing actions also remove 4 harmful stacks. Multi-target heals remove 2. It's pretty good. Go with critical boon for now. For Minos... mana bolster. Regeneration and barrier also increase mana regeneration by 10%. Sustain applies barrier and regeneration. We'll go with that. For Hades... If this monster acts first in the turn, it deals 25% more damage with its attacks and deals an additional 25% damage hit. Weakness causes enemies to take 10% increased damage. Okay, I'm getting that one. Pick the bird as the starter too, but built the bird lightning based. Ah, I see, I see. Yeah, I like the eagle. The eagle's pretty good. Secrets. Last of Us is so derivative of other zombie post-apocalyptic shows. in movies, that its only difference for those watching the properties like The Walking Dead is the fact that it's a video game. Just need to make it into a show or movie. It's even less unique if that... I actually do kind of agree with that point, to be honest. I never felt like The Last of Us was that special. And the existence of The Last of Us 2 makes it all the funnier. I mean, it's basically The Walking Dead when you think about it. Yeah. I never understood the zombie craze. I'm not a fan of zombie. The only zombie that I'm a fan of is Crazy Ollie from HoloLive Indonesia Gen 2. It's the only zombie that's getting stand in this chat. Love zombies, need more. I've never really cared for zombies, to be honest. Have you yet to find your perfect zombie game? Wait, you don't think that Left 4 Dead 2 was the perfect zombie game? I thought that was, like, universally agreed to be the best zombie game. Well, that's not what I meant to do. Left 4 Dead is close? What do you think it's missing that it's just close and not actually perfect? You're not into zombies either? Alright, internet high five, Roke. Internet high five over agreeing. Think The Last of Us just has good cinematography writing, so it stands out compared to other games. Can't think of many games with good voice acting in it. I mean, you could say what you want about Sony's games being like glorified like TV shows, but their voice acting is usually pretty good. Like the quality of the actors themselves for their games are usually pretty good. Oh, that lifted it up again. Just want an amazing open-world zombie game set in a giant city that allows you to scavenge gear and equipment. Single-player open-world game with Left 4 Dead's gameplay would be your dream game. Even the open-world zombie games that exist just aren't as good as you want them. As someone whose dream game also does not exist yet, I feel your pain. Alright, we're gonna go back down because there were some areas I hadn't explored yet down here. Like Pokemon games straight up don't have voice acting worth mentioning outside of the announcer. To be fair, I don't think Pokemon as a franchise needs voice acting, but your point is valid. I wouldn't mind them having voice acting, but they don't really need voice acting, in my opinion. How do I get up there? Oh, that's how. Bronze and mangoes. You know what game had a pretty good voice acting in it that I played recently? Was Spider-Man Miles Morales. The actors that they get for the Spider-Man games on PS4, pretty good. I can't go any further that way. 'Tis unfortunate. Well, time to go back up. Also, the Halo 3 servers went down a couple nights ago. Good night, sweet prince. Oh, for like good? That's unfortunate. Yes, yes, time for Torment. Oh. You up on the 3... Oh. Are they still up on the PC, though? If they're still up on the PC, that's not too bad. Reach 2. Still up on PC, thank God. Yeah, I was gonna say, if they took it down on PC, too, then that would just be truly devastating. I'm sorry for your loss, Andy, truly. Spectral Keeper. I fear that I have gotten ahead of myself. As soon as the tower raised to the top, I climbed it in a hurry. There was a masked man who called himself Zosimos. We fought. He defeated me and my monsters, but it was entirely my fault. I wasn't thinking clearly. After the fight, he took my koi with him. I don't know how. He's up on the platform right underneath the Eagle's sun, but I fear that it is already too late. Don't worry, dude. I'll get your fish back as soon as I finish exploring. It's just that the original games and all the original progress people had in them are no more. Kind of a sad moment, to be honest. Unfortunately, it's kind of the nature of games that are like online like that, you know? I don't know what this horn is for, but I can't pick it up. That's why any game that's like just the whole thing, in like that have the whole game built into the package at the beginning, no patches needed, no online. Those ultimately in the end will be like the most good video games, just because, you know, you don't have to worry about any of that later down the line. I think the Arceus game needed voice acting. Like, it's weird, it doesn't have any. Game Freak is swimming in money, so it doesn't even register how they can't afford it in the budget. It's because they're lazy, to be honest. As a Zosimos fanboy, he's potentially brutal. I'll keep that in mind when picking my team. It's a famous screenshot when Halo 3 had came out, and there were 1 million people playing it at one time. Good memories. Damn, 1 million. There you are, Keeper. I knew you'd get up here eventually. That's right, I've been watching you wander around the Sun Palace from up here. Took you long enough. All your efforts are worthless. You are too late to prevent the shifting. We know who you are, Alchemist. What are you doing to the son of Sun Palace? So you have a spectral familiar. I don't care if you're a spectral keeper. You're a keeper all the same. You don't even know how much we despise your order, do you? But to answer your pet's question, I have induced a process within the sun that is called shifting. Behold, the power of Zosimos, of the ancient order of alchemists. The sun. What did you do to it? I told you that your efforts were worthless. The sun has shifted, and the entirety of the sanctuary will soon succumb to darkness. But maybe I can rob you of one of your monsters as well. I challenge you to a duel, Keeper. We have to accept his challenge. It might be the only way to save the sanctuary. Well, I don't get a choice. Especially in community features like custom game modes and oh, that's true. A lot of community-made stuff will be gone now, too. That sucks. Let's see... Alright, let's do the power boost first. Do Poison Cloud. None of them were poisoned. Oh no, one of them is poisoned. Slime Shot level 4, Armor Break weakness. Oh. Acid Tempest. Thunderstorm. Oh, this is not good. Let's use Explosion here. Another Poison Cloud. There we go. And we're gonna do Healing Wave. Slime Shot level 4. Acid Tempest level 2. And Thunderstorm. Oh crap, my slime. I don't think I'm gonna win this one. Oh, he's level 25? Oh yeah, dude, there's no way I'm winning this. Explosion. Poison Cloud. Lightning Slash. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to retry this fight. There's no way I'm gonna win this. Sustain. Glory Cast. Bleed, good. Shock 2. Oh, this is not good. This is very not good. Freezing Punches. Ice Spheres. Aquabats level 2. Acid Tempest level 2. This is rough. Oh god, okay. Ice Storm. Yeah, this is not looking good for me, guys. Just don't get multiplayer games like that anymore, with players creating their own fun and content and mods, and instead games are all closed off and modders can't make their mods. Yeah, that's unfortunately the nature of modern games. Yeah, I only managed to get through 2 of this guy's monsters. I gotta grind a little bit. Yeah, I'm not ready for that fight. Rip, thank you for the rip. Yeah, I'm not ready for that fight. I'll have to come back at a later date. We live. Well, I didn't. Where else can we explore at the moment? No more game lurking? Good, good. Glad to have you. Game is hard. Yeah, this game is pretty rough. It's fine, it's fine. I'm gonna... You know what we do in times like this? We grind. Classic Metroidvania game, trying to remember what area you can backtrack to explore. I don't think I can explore anymore, honestly. You have an Arum tail? I do not have an Arum tail. Are those little tiger guys? That reminds me, I still need to get one of those. Fuck it, I'll go do that right now. Blue Raptors or Yoshi? No, I haven't run into anything like that, I don't think. Grinding the most effective gaming techniques since the NES. It's true, it's true. Who needs skill when you just overpower the opponent with brute force? Oh wait, they're not in the Oh, I know what you're talking about. The little blue raptor guys. Yeah, I've seen them. Are they like particularly really good? Those monsters? I'll be honest, I'm a simpleton when it comes to video games. I really like to play games where I just hit things really hard with a big number. They give you a new overworld ability. You need a blue raptor to explore magma chamber. Like games where you can shoot people. True. Shooting people in video games who have it coming because they're bad guys. That's fun. I should go look for a blue raptor then. But first I want to try and beat these guys. Alright, power up. Especially games with gore and slow-mo and awesome destruction physics. I'm not gonna lie to you, Chief. I can't handle gore. Your boy Titus is a queasy lad. He cannot take gore. Which is why Fear will forever be the best game ever. Alright, alright. Freezing Punches level 3. Wizardry, that's fine. Voltage level 4. Ignite. How you handling Dead Space with gore and all? It's rough, but I'm making my way through it. I'm actually more than halfway. I'm like at level 10, chapter 10. No, actually, I beat chapter 10 yesterday, so I think I'm on chapter 11. So I'm like close to the end, I think. Hey Titus, how are you? Hey NSK, how are you? Oh my god, I keep seeing, guys, every time I see Stone Rain in this list, I just think of the new JoJo season, Stone Ocean. And then I start thinking about the theme song for JoJo Stone Ocean, and then I want to sing it, but I can't sing it because then I'm going to get like demonetized on Twitch and YouTube. I'm great, what about you? I'm good. Classic JoJo fan, constantly talking about JoJo. Listen! It's a good show, and the music is catchy. I can't help it. Stone Rain? I just need to pose when I say that. Oh my god, is that a JoJo reference? No. Oh, cool, I got the egg. And I got some skill points. Nice, nice. Alright, what do I want to level up on here? Definitely this one. Limiting damage is always good, right? Go with Spore level 4. What do I use you? What do I do for you? Do that. Alright, we're gonna go to the main area now and teleport to get some of those blue raptor things y'all were talking about. You guys did say that it was in the ice, the snowy area, right? The blue raptor things? Check. Yeah, Dorkamus Prime and Rourke said it's in the ice area earlier, so I guess I'm going there! Life would be a dream. See, this is what I mean. I stop thinking about what I'm doing for 10 seconds, and immediately I start singing a song. I immediately just start singing a song that's gonna get me copyright stricken. Also, I still don't know what field skill I need to get through this block. Nope, dang it. There we go. You know, I never really understood until I started streaming how hard it is to play a game and read chat at the same time. I get it now. Alright, it's these things, right? Alright, they're weak to swords, so... we'll go with this. Also, Titus, me, you, and Burke need to do Left 4 Dead stream sometime. Sure, why not? Alright, power. Fiery stabs. Nice. Freezing punches. Nice. Although you may struggle at the game with how squeamish you are. I'll deal. I'll make it work. If I made Dead Space work, I'm sure I'll be fine with Left 4 Dead. Explosion. Fiery stabs. And freezing punches. Explosion. That's a lot of damage. Stone Rain. Arm Tails are your second favorite monster. They shield and make you money by existing. Do they have some kind of skill that gets you extra money? 4 stars. Hey, we got the egg! Nice, nice. So you mostly play very different and unique games? I play mostly platformers and RPGs. With Yu-Gi-Oh! On Wednesdays, because I like Yu-Gi-Oh! A lot. Except playing physically in person, because hell no am I gonna spend $1,000 on a new deck of cards every single 4 months. Screw that! I'll play Yu-Gi-Oh! Virtually. But yeah, I guess to the average person on Twitch, yeah, I do stream mostly unique games. Because you're starting a stream soon? Oh, okay. Well, good luck in your stream. Alright, let's open the Manticore egg first. So you're looking for a few options? Thanks. Yeah, no problem. In like the last month, you've basically become the Halo channel. It's true, you do play a lot of Halo. Man, what is... Okay, so here's the thing. I'm naming all of the monsters after mythological or religious figures. So I could easily just call this the Manticore, but that's so obvious. That's so easy. Like, it's basically already its name. Oh, I know what I'll name it. There. I'll trade it from one Greek mythical monster to another. And the Autumntail. Manticore's your 5th favorite monster. Is it a good monster? Is it worth putting in the team? Autumntail. Let's see. You're like a blue dinosaur. You're like a blue dinosaur kangaroo looking thing. What's a good mythological creature for this? Could be, depends how you build one on the team you're in. I see, I see. Let's call you... This literally has no bearing on, like, what it looks like. I'm just coming up with a random name from mythology. I'll call you Perseus. I have no reason to call it Perseus. I just couldn't think of a different name. And that was the first mythological character that I could think of. Alright, let's look at these guys. 41, 121. That's a high magic stat. What do you do, Chimera? Let's see. Applies sorcery to the whole party. The power of every consecutive hit during an ability is increased by 5% continuously. I mean, that's pretty good. What else do you have here? Magic Plus. Transformation. Recover health equals to 200%. The amount of mana regenerated. Critical consistency, 10% critical damage. Critical damage also increases non-critical hits by... When exploiting an enemy's weakness with an attack, gain sorcery buff and shield by 70% of the monster's magic value. That seems good. Health plus... Get mana buffer. When exploiting enemy's weakness with an attack, trigger an additional 50% damage hit. I'll be honest, I don't know the meta for this game. I have no idea what I'm doing. Increases the mana cost of all attacks, healing, and shielding actions by 10% and the power by 15%. Copy shield. When shielding yourself, also apply 20% of that shield. Okay, that's good. I want that. Ice Storm, Freeze, Proliferate. I can speak. Proliferate. When applying a debuff, trigger an additional 30% damage hit. Mana proc, every attack triggers an additional hit equal to 50% of max mana. Whenever a monster in the party exploits an enemy's weakness with an attack, it gains a random buff and shields by 5%. Solar Burst. Hex. Every hit has a 7.5 chance to apply a random debuff. Sure. And we'll go for Protector, I guess. I have no idea if I'm building these guys properly, but... Perseus, what do you got? Gemstone Rain, Overcast, increase the mana cost of all attacks. Does anybody know, Roke, or any of you guys who have played this game, is this a good monster for battle, or did I just need it for field exploration? Gold Sense, increase gold gained after combat by 10%. That's pretty good. Glitter. For each instance of gold sense in the party, every monster in the party deals 5% more damage and receives 5% less damage. God skill trees scare you. I like them. I think they're neat, to be honest. Increase mana regeneration of the whole party by 10%. Money tree for farming, also decent shielder. I see, I see. Healing shield. Gold sense. Grew up with FPS games with no skill trees or upgrades in sight. Man, you gotta play more RPGs, my man. Well, you're seeing this game for the first time, but you like it. Yeah, it looks cool. Potion Mastery. Potion heal effects are increased by 25%. Gold sense. Mana upkeep. What do I get from here? More shields. Arcane shield. So this is a meme monster. You also need transfusion from the wind tree later. I don't know what that is. Is that like evolving it? Is that what you mean? That one tree where you evolve your monsters? Is that what you're talking about? I'm not familiar with like all of the terminology yet. The heart skill? Heart skill. Oh, this. Oh, shit. That is a good ability. What the hell? Alright, yeah, I'll get that for sure. Alright, let's go here. Double impact. When exploiting an enemy's weakness with an attack, trigger an additional 50% damage hit. Magical damage hits all enemies. There we go. Upon using a shield action, additionally shield an ally with the lowest shield by 50%. Expends 90% of all shield to deal magical neutral damage to a single enemy equal to 140% of the shield strength. Cannot be dodged, cannot be critically hit. That's pretty good. I like combo shielding. You know what? I think I am going to add this guy to the party. He seems fun. Who should I remove, though? Gonna say that you like this music, but after having spent many streams listening to it, God, does it get into your head? It does. I kind of want to replace some party members with Chimera and Perseus, but I don't know who to replace, to be honest. I feel like it's kind of time for Bacchus to get out of the party, because he doesn't do that much healing, honestly. Like, he can't take a hit worth a damn. Like, he's a good healer, but he can't take a hit worth a damn. I don't know what to do about him. And Goliath, I don't even use that often, really. Shield Burst is fun when you can pull it off, just don't use it while blind. I see. I feel like I should probably replace Goliath. Let's see. I'm gonna take off all of your stuff. And I'm gonna move you down. Wait, I'm gonna switch you with Perseus. These creatures look like emotes. A few of them do actually kind of look like emotes. I think I'm gonna replace... I don't know. Does anyone in my party even have healing? Yeah, they are cute. I like them. You know, I was gonna say I need a dedicated healer, but then I realized I almost never use Bacchus except in, like, really important fights, and he always gets knocked out anyway. So I think I'm gonna try trading him out. Alright, here's my new party. I don't know if it's even any good, but I mean, this is what we got to work with. Alright, you're definitely a magical attacker. Is there anything better than the orb? Right now? Doesn't look like it. For accessories... Ponder the orb. I knew someone was gonna say it. Give him a mana ring. We'll give him the wizard hat. And the scroll, question mark? I guess that works. Like I said, I don't know what I'm doing, so... Alright, this guy also seems like a magic attacker. So... let's give him the harp. Let's see... Defense? Oh, defense plus 58. That's pretty freaking good. We'll give him that. Mana regeneration. Defense plus mana. Okay, well, that one works. Mana and crit, defense and mana, defense and health. Health plus 260, mana plus 36. Huh. We'll go with the bracelet. Yeah, okay. I think that's about as good as it's gonna get for right now. Alright, so what are these guys' skills? Lights up dark rooms. Player can ride the monster. Whoa! I like this. Kind of like Ares, mostly because he's a knight with your color palette. I also like Ares. I think he's cool. Well, like I said earlier, we are too weak to fight that boss, so I believe that Roke said that we can, and another viewer said we could, with this little blue dude, we could travel to the lava area. So I think we're gonna do that. Yep. Yep. Alright, well, I'm gonna go ahead and try that then. It moves fast. No, I don't want to fight you. Wait, no, that's the wrong way. I am a fool. I am an idiot. A fool. A nonce, even. Of course I have to get through them. No, I don't want to fight you. No, no! Oh, no! Fine, I'm fighting. All because of the fact that they made you pay for the armor coatings. Yep. Poison Cloud. Ice Storm. Modern Gaming, yay! That actually hits pretty hard. Claws. Arcane Shield. Poison Cloud again. Ice Storm. Alright, 2 of them out in once. Let's go. Alright, just finish this. Get out of here. Alright, good. 5 stars, baby. And an egg we don't need, but that's fine. Oh, it's this area. I forgot. Okay. I need my burb. There we go. Okay. Now we can explore the new area. Bronze. This game reminds you of Super Mario Brothers? What, for the by the platforming, you mean? Who is the creator of this game? I don't know who the creator is, actually. If anyone in chat knows, feel free to say so. I myself do not know who the creator is, actually. Mango. What? Oh, hello. Don't mind me. I was just puzzling over these strange statues. Look just like those blob critters hopping around everywhere in the sanctuary, don't they? But who'd build statues for them? You must have seen those statues in other parts of the sanctuary too, right? Get this, nobody has any clue what their purpose is. If you ask me, the whole thing seems fishy. If I had the time, I'd investigate it, ask around the sanctuary. There's gotta be some smart fella who studies these blob creatures. I bet old Baron, that old blob farmer, can tell us more. We should visit him again and ask him. Yeah, I'll let you and your talking bird follow up on that. Good luck to you. Well, I guess we have another side quest for later. Indie game? Yeah, it's an indie game. Moirai Games. Doesn't look like they've made anything else. Same guys that made Worms from Worm Armageddon. No, that's Team 17. What is going on here? It says there's a path forward here, but I can't... Maybe I need to do this side quest to get through there? I don't know. They're the publisher. I see. Let's see. What's in here? Almonds! I never use those food items, but I have a feeling I probably should. They're all weak to grass. There we go. Poison Cloud. Used to Seth, I can't talk. Sustain. Food does help a lot. I'm just confused by the food. Like, how often am I supposed to be feeding them? You know what I mean? Like, do the effects just last forever? Or is it every time I load up the game I need to refeed them? That's the part I don't really get. They didn't really explain that part that well to me. Maybe I'm just stupid and they do say it. Like, what it, you know? Like, I know what it does, that they raise stats, but, like, it's like, how often do you apply them for them to take effect? Like, do the effects run out at some point? Because as far as I'm aware, they never say so in the game. They last forever till you override it. I see. So it's just a permanent buff on your Pokemon, on your monster, that you can replace at any time. I see. Interesting. This game's got a lot of unique mechanics that I think a lot of other monster catching games would be cool if they followed suit. Alright. Man, you weren't kidding, Roke. They are having trouble getting through the shields. Alright, let's try... Oh, okay. Let's try Stone Rain. Wow, that barely did anything. Arcane Shield here. you played World of Warcraft, do you think it's similar to gems and armor? I have never played World of Warcraft. I know Andy's probably crying in the chat right now at me saying I've never played World of Warcraft. But yeah, I've never played it. At least I'm assuming. Andy seems like the type to me who's played World of Warcraft before. Say goodbye to your armor, and hello to weakness. Stone Rain. Gemstone Rain. Oh, I was hoping it would go down to the debuffs. That's fine. You're going down to this. Nice. Nice. 4 stars. And a skill point. Da-da-da. Regeneration and barrier also increase mana regeneration by 10%. Sure. And what's down? Andy, did you ever play, You ever play World of Warcraft? Or did I just assume wrong? These guys are all weak to water. You did? Never got too into it? Ah. Let's try this lineup. Never did dungeon raids or PvP, but you enjoyed the PvE stuff. But you have no plans of going back to it with Activision and all. True. Your turn order is also reversed. Shields and buffs go first, attacks last. Oh yeah, I forget the order a lot of the time. It is pretty important. Yeah, I fixed it. I forget a lot of the time, though. That is something I need to work on. I'm not used to having to worry about that. Sustain. And Ice Storm. Chill on one of them. Not bad. Forge. Oh, it gave them shields. Okay. Coal Toss. That... burn. Ignite. Okay, let's do... Arcane Shield here. Alright, more shield. Good. Let's do... Freezing Punches on the slime in the middle. The Lava Blob. We'll take out the Lava Blob first, since it seems to be the weakest of the group. And Ice Storm once again. Chill on all of them now. Good. Can Chill stack? I've never seen Chill stack before as a status, but I've seen a couple other ones stack, so I have no idea if it can or not. If it's like maybe locked behind a higher level of skill or something. Use Arcane Shield here. Use Freezing Punches. And Ice Storm. That's a lot of damage. Spark Shower. I like that sound effect, the little hissing sound effect when they do the spark shower effect. I don't know why. That's just a really nice sounding sound effect. Alright, Titus gonna get something to eat. See you later, bro. Alright, Andy, you take care, man. You get some good food and you get some rest. What are slimes? I mean, they were very hyped. Good night, Andy. Oh, you know, slimes, like the little gooey boys, like the one in the middle. Lava blob weakest? No, the blob is most dangerous. Oh. I just assumed it was the weakest, but I guess it shows what I know. Ah, yes, it's cute. Yeah, I like slimes. They're cute. Like the Dragon Quest slime? Dragon Quest slime is iconic. Coltos. Alright. What are we gonna do here? He does basically no damage, so I might as well just keep the shields up. This guy is a monster when it comes to shielding. Damn. Alright, we'll do freezing punches here. And we'll do ice storm. How'd it get poisoned? Oh, it must have been like an ability that randomly debuffs. Gemstone Rain. Let's just go all out attack now, even if this does nothing. Gotcha. 4 stars. Pretty good. Let's see. Sorry, I was just checking something. A Salahammer egg. Neat. We'll look at that later, the egg. Oh god, I almost fell. I'm assuming there's a skill that'll let me go into the lava later, but yeah, right now I obviously can't. Runestone Shard, a missing piece from a runestone. I have no idea what that's about, but interesting. Drakenov and Glodra. Also, chill can stack. The monsters with multi-chill are very few, though. I see, I see. That would explain why I didn't know. Good to know, good to know. Alright, shield. Sustain. And there we go. And the bleed. Good, good. Miracle. Oh god, that was a huge buff. Claws level 4. Okay. Arcane Shield. Freezing Punches. Fiery Stabs. Drakenov is the pre-evolved form of your first favorite monster. What's it good at doing? I'm assuming it must be a powerful monster, so what's it do? Arcane Shield. Freezing punches again. Y'all know the drill by now. Fiery stabs. And the bleed. Double bleed. Good. And it lost a buff. And I'm shocked. That is unfortunate. Ah, crap. Arcane Shield. There we go. Fiery stabs. And the double bleed. Oh my god. And the quintuple bleed. My god. Solar Rays level 3. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Shields. Freezing punches. That's a lot of damage. Fire stabs. Oh, and it lost the buff. Nice, nice. Oh, just barely. The evolved one deals damage and strips buffs. Kind of needs a bolster skill healer for max potential, though. Sounds pretty good, though. Alright, another shield just to top off. Alright, it's gonna go down to bleed, so let's focus on this guy. There we go. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh, that's beautiful. Beautiful. We are untouchable right now. Whirlwind. Stone Rain. Fiery stabs. Oh, look at that. Look at that. That's clean. That is, as the kids in Kingdom Hearts would say, simple and clean. There we go. Did I get an egg? I did not get an egg. Unfortunate. Mission failed. We'll get him next time. Silk. Doesn't look like I can get through here. Let me go ahead and, there we go. Look at this dude. Alright, I think it's pretty obvious what his name has to be. He holds a hammer like he works a forge. He's a fire elemental type. He's got to be called Hephaestus. Greek god of the forge. What's your ability? Destroys diamond blocks. What's a diamond block? Yep, he knows forge. Is diamond block that one, like, big, square, shiny block in the ice area that I couldn't break through? Is that what a diamond block is? Yep. Ooh, I should go check that out in a second then. Mass potion. Ooh, that'll be good for the boss fight. Nope. Ugh. Oh, I keep messing up these really easy jumps! He knows forge. I'm assuming that's like a really good ability. Skill potion, baby! Another one of those dragon guys. And some goblin miners. Alright, they're weak to water. Well, we're gonna go no. Wait, it's too late. Okay, well, we'll work with this. This is fine, this is fine. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Fiery stabs. Phalanx. It's like a buff. Forge. Lava wave. Ooh. Armor break. I don't like that. Prefer the generic shield Perseus has, but Forge is a good off-shielder. Ah. So it is a defender type, but like it's not as good as the species that Perseus is. I see. Good to know, good to know. Let's use lightning slash. I want to get some shocks off. No shocks were applied, unfortunately. And I'm burned. Lava wave. Okay, let's see. Lightning slash. There we go, shock 2. Coal toss. It's not a big deal. Keep doing that. Just use all coal toss. That's fine. That's fine. Burrow? Oh, that's not a big deal. Okay. We'll do... You know what? We'll do another shields. Attack again. We'll do a shot. We'll try and get some shocks off here. There we go. Look at that, the bleeding on 2 of them. Perseus is weak to all physical, but his HP regeneration and shields do good protecting him, unless he's physically nuked. I see. Yeah, I mean, his shields have been really effective so far, so I believe you when you say that. Arcane shields. Let's just finish this guy off with freezing punches. And one more round of lightning slash. Let's try and get some shock. There we go. We got a single shock on him. Not bad, not bad. We'll do it here. Freezing punches. Fiery stab. Oh my god, 8 bleeding. Look at that. Insanity. Put Arcane Shield back here now. Attack. Lightning Slash. Alright. Burrow 3. That's not bad. Let's see. Stone Rain. That's what I'm talking about. Lightning Slash here. Shield. That was a bad voice crack. Let's see. Stone Rain. Lightning Slash. 6 bleed. Look at that. Okay. Flurry of blows. Let's try this. Another lightning slash. Almost there. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. We got him, ladies and gentlemen. All right, let's see. We'll get that transfusion skill next. For Perseus. We'll get Arcane Shield level 2. What's up here? Ooh, that's far up. Is there like some kind of skill that gives you a triple jump or something? Because I've noticed there are a couple areas in this game that are so high up you can't get them. Or something, yes. Ah, I see. So I was right. What the heck? Steel, nice. Treasure chest. Rawhide. Oh, cool. Alright, that's opened up now. Perfect. Wait, what time is it? It's okay, cool. It looks like I've been going for about 2.5 hours. Considering this is like an off stream, like a day I usually don't stream, I think I'm gonna call it here today. We've gone for a good while. It's been about 2.5 hours. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it here. I think we did a decent amount today. We had some fun discussions in chat. Still need to go back and beat that guy in the Sun area. The Sun Kingdom area, but I'm gonna grind up a bit by exploring here, and we'll be sure to go back and do that once we get a bit stronger. Thanks to a few of my chat members also, by the way. for all the help today. For Roke and Dorkimus Prime. You guys really helped me a lot with learning some new things about this game I didn't know already. I appreciate it a lot. Yeah, I'll see you later, Roke. You take care. Have a good weekend. So to anybody watching this right now on stream, or who's watching later as a VOD on YouTube, if you aren't already following me, feel free to do so here on Twitch, over on YouTube, or on Twitter, where I post updates and memes I think are funny, but really aren't that funny. But yeah, guys, thanks again for hanging out with me. I hope you have a great weekend, wherever you may be. Remember, as always, to be good to yourself and others. And as always, this has been your boy Titus, signing off. Bye!